welcome to another episode of Cravings Blog. Today is a really special episode because I have my mommy dearest with me. This is the inspiration from where I learned how to cook and why I have such a deep passion for food. So my mom is an amazing cook, but she's very shy and she very reluctantly decided to make her debut on Cravings Blog. So today she's going to show us how to make one of my all-time favorite recipes, shrimp pickle. To make this recipe, you need really simple ingredients, and you will get 4 of these 8 fluid ounce bottles of shrimp pickle that you can either enjoy by yourself or share with friends. Now, normally I'm very generous and I love to share gifts for my kitchen with my friends, but I think these are so special that I might want to just keep them for myself. So here's what you need to get started. You need, Mom, how much? A pound and a half of shrimp? Yes. So a pound and a half of shrimp. You can use any kind of shrimp that you like. I've used tiger shrimp because that's my preference. We used frozen shrimp. You can use fresh shrimp if you like. Here in Toronto, fresh shrimp is quite expensive, so we're using frozen shrimp instead. And we're using a whole bunch of other ingredients that's going to pickle this deliciousness to perfection. So earlier today, what we did was we just lightly steamed the prawns or shrimp. My mom put it in a pot together with 3 green chilies, and she meticulously took all the seeds out of the chilies because we don't want that to be quite spicy. And we added about half a cup of water to that, and we just let it steam. Now, at the end of that process, we cooked it for about how long? Like 10 to 15 minutes, maybe? 5 to 10 minutes. And at the end of that, we took the shrimp out and we saved the stock. And the stock don't throw away because it's like liquid gold. It has so much flavor in it. We're not only going to use it in this recipe, but we can also save it, freeze it, use it in other dishes, and it's completely delicious. The chilies that you use in this, we want to discard. I want to make that very clear because we want the flavor of the green chilies. But my mom says if you grind that up, it's going to be quite spicy and it's just be too much to handle. So make sure to throw those green chilies out. Now we're going back to the stove and we're going to roast some of the spices. We're going to roast some of the chilies. I've got about 15 red chilies. These are gorgeous red Kashmiri chilies. They're not always available to everybody. You can substitute this for chili powder. We've got about 9 teaspoons of chili powder here. You can use any kind of chili powder that you want, but just be aware that some chili powders are spicier than others as we've discovered. So try it with perhaps a little bit less chili powder than you're used to, and then if it's what you can handle, just add 9 teaspoons. We're also going to use ginger and garlic and curry leaves, my favorite. This is going to be used at the end, and mustard seeds. So let's get started. And now we're ready for the masala magic. This is the actual spice paste that's going to make up the pickle. It is so simple, but so delicious. So I'm going to start with all of the spices that my mother just roasted. And it's still a little bit warm, but that's okay. That's going to go into the food processor. Now, I do have a food processor that is really powerful, and that makes it really easy. I've got 9 teaspoons of chili powder. We actually just ground this up ourselves. We used 15 red Kashmiri chilies, but the equivalent of the powder is 9 teaspoons. So if you don't have red Kashmiri chilies, you can just go ahead and put 9 teaspoons of red chili powder. And this red chili powder, because it's Kashmiri red chili powder, it actually gives that really nice red color to the pickle. So that's why we prefer to use it. I've got an inch of ginger. Now, normally I just chop the ginger quite coarsely because I'm just going to grind it all up. But my mom is a stickler. So basically, I'm using chopped ginger. And I've got about 6 cloves of garlic. And that's going to go in. She's chopped this up for me too. So this is going in as well. And I'm going to grind this up with a little bit of vinegar. I've got about quarter to half a cup of vinegar. So this is looking really good. I can see that this paste is really thick. You can see some of the ginger and garlic. So it still needs to be broken down and become a really fine paste. Remember when I was talking about that shrimp stock earlier, that liquid gold? Well, let's use some of this right into this spice paste. I'm going to pour a little bit, as much as you need to make a really smooth paste. What are we going to start with, Mom?
We're going to start with 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil till it's a little hot.
Well, the pan is preheated, so the oil is nice and hot. What's next?
Mustard seeds, 1 teaspoon. Till it splutters.
Oh, I can hear it crackling already. Okay, next.
Curry leaves, cut up fine.
Well, some people I think prefer the curry leaves whole. So if you like to have full curry leaves, that's fine. But my mother likes to cut them really fine. Next,
ginger strips, cut in strips. About 1 inch. Six garlic pieces, cut in strips too.
Julienne?
Julienne, yeah.
This is what we call the masala magic.
Special masala. Then the prawns. Shrimps, not prawns, shrimps.
So in some places they call them shrimp and in some places they call them prawns, but I think because in Canada these are so small, we call them shrimp.
Some salt.
Salt to taste, right?
Yeah.
What's that?
Just plain normal boiled water.
Water? Okay.
Just for stock.
Oh my God, smells so good. The pickle is bottled and it's ready to go. So Mom, can I eat this right now?
No. You have to wait for at least a few days.
A few days? Why?
Yes, because it has to marinate properly.
Oh, okay. So there we have it, a completely delicious shrimp pickle that you can have with some rice or fish curry, whatever you like. Thank you so much for joining me on Cravings blog and see you next time. And don't forget, please do visit my channel at youtube.com/cravingsblog. I have lots of recipes to share, and now that my mother's visiting me, she has many to share as well. So see you next time. Take care. Bye.
Bye. No, you can.
Whoa.
No, not.
Start over. Okay. Start over.
No. You can eat it only after a few days.
Mommy, you're not acting. Just say it now.
Okay. No.
Just say no.
Okay, no. You can eat it only after a few days. If you want to keep it for